Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading for September 18th to the 24th. This is for Virgo, Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading, Virgo. I do this because you know I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one, rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. So Virgo, are you excited? Oh my goodness, we just came out of that crazy, beautiful, amazing new moon in your sign. There's so much happening for y'all. So many changes, and we're not even through. We have eclipse month next month, okay, in October. So your lives are changing. Your lives are changing. Now, this week, what I really want you to know, there's three aspects that I want you to be prepared for, okay? The first is on Tuesday, the Sun opposing Neptune. Now, I don't want you to freak out. This isn't as strong as the one like Sun opposing Saturn, like the other Sun oppositions that we've had. This one is more about you just really being in tune with, you know, working with the right brain, creativity, imagination, but also like really trusting your intuition at this point, because the Sun opposing Neptune can bring a little bit of confusion, a little bit like illusion as well. I rarely talk about the moon transits, but I really need to mention that the moon is going to be in Scorpio. So there's this really passionate, like you could be really passionate about your passions around this time, but also just really be on guard and really, again, tap into your spiritual side. I don't think that's going to be a problem for you, especially with the fact that we have Jupiter in your ninth house of spirituality. But just letting you know, the moon in Scorpio tends to unleash secrets as well, like secretive things. So during this day, just be on guard, on guard. One of the reasons why I'm bringing up the moon in Scorpio, by the way, is because on Wednesday, and now this is the biggest day, this is the most powerful day of the month, the Sun is trining Pluto, all right? Pluto is the ruling planet for Scorpio, by the way. So it's really spilling over into this. Now, this is an extremely powerful, I could even call it like a 5-star day, a sense of empowerment, you feeling so empowered, you wearing a robe and a crown, walking down the street, waiting for people to like hail you. Like, this is like a powerful day, okay? Very powerful day. It's a day where you could be very compelling. This is a day where VIPs and higher ups and bosses and family, whoever, will listen to you, all right? So everyone's gonna feel this. Everyone's gonna feel this, but for you particularly, you have to remember the Sun is actually in your sign, so you're gonna feel it a lot. Now, Pluto, which is a very powerful planet, okay, brings transformation, all right? And it brings a lot of power, all right? So it is in your 5th house. Pluto is in Capricorn, which is your 5th house, and so that is pleasure, all right? Love, romance, creativity, self-expression, procreation. So you could feel it in those areas of your life, but a lot of self-identity here as well for you, all right? Just feeling like taking control of your life, taking control of the experiences that you're having in your life, really, you know, veering things in your direction at this point. I mean, it could be also like a very intense day too, because it is the Sun trining Pluto, but like a really good intense day. Now, the other day that I want you to know is Saturday, the 23rd, in the weekend. Yeah. So this is when the Sun finally leaves your sign, moves into Libra. The Sun is, and this is the same day as of fall, okay? The autumn equinox in the northern hemisphere, but also spring in the southern hemisphere. This is really interesting because remember how I said this is all about, this week is like, I'm calling it the slingshot week, okay? Because think about what's been happening all month, especially for you. remember, Mercury was retrograde, all right, for until the 14th, 15th. But also Venus was retrograde too, pretty much all summer. And so it's kind of like these retrogrades, and then like how the entire solar system, except for Mars, right? So it's like a slingshot. It's like thinking about the things that you want, reassessing the things that you want, reassessing your vision for your future, reassessing, reevaluating all of that, and then Sun trines Pluto, boom, taking charge. Okay, taking charge. Now, the reason I say that is because the sun is moving into Libra, and Libra is a cardinal sign kicking off the season, and it's all about that leadership. But remember what I said in your September forecast. It's that, Mars is in Libra, but now the sun is joining Mars, all right? So it's that balance, okay? But also harmony and peace, okay? The peacekeeper. That's what Libra is. It's all about truth and justice as well. Libra is also a very social sign, so you could find yourself like being very social as well, but being social in a way where it really helps you become a little bit more confident in yourself, okay? Finding that you have this high value of yourself, all right? So that's what I really love, what's happening for you, because the sun moving into Libra, as you know, Mars is in Libra too. So this is your second house of money and income, but also self-worth and self-value. So a lot of y'all will feel a lot of movement with finances as well. The other thing is just remember, it is that balance, all right? Keeping that balance is key, and that harmony, and just being just very fair-minded at this point, and being that leader that's inside you, okay? And the reason I say that, two things. One, we're talking Libra here, all right? And I say this in a lot of Libra readings. I remind them they are cardinal signs. I remind them that Gandhi, Libra, okay? I remind them that, John Lennon, Serena Williams, Kate Winslet, Confucius was a Libra. Even Simon Cowell was a Libra, or is a Libra. And it's funny because Libra rules the Justice card in tarot, and he is a judge. So, but it is that leadership quality. And the second thing is because, again, rarely talk about the moon cycles, but on Friday the moon is moving into Capricorn. All right, and so. Wow. A lot of cardinal activity, but really getting serious about the things that you want, really being like focused on the things that you want now. Okay, so with that said, Virgo, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you, Virgo, for September 18th to the 24th. Again, this is for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising. If you know your birth chart, feel free to read for your moon and your Venus, all those other placements. If you want more clarity on what's happening for you this week, remember Venus has gone direct, so we're starting to feel that energy, okay? And I absolutely love that for you. Really love that for you. It's almost like you're having this awakening, this really big awakening, and things are changing. So Virgo, let's get started. Now, Virgo, what's really interesting with Jupiter and Taurus in your ninth house, which is spirituality, education, and higher learning, even publishing, long distance travel. I have Virgo friends. One of my Virgo friends is going back to school, which is amazing, and that's happening around. It happened around the new moon in Virgo, and then I have a colleague that I work with at my full-time job who's a Virgo, and he's leaving after 12 years. After 12 years, can you believe that? But get this, to be a teacher. Isn't that crazy? So let's get started. See what's going on for you, Virgo. I'm excited for all these changes in your life, and happy birthday if you're the tail end of Virgo, because we still are in Virgo season until until the weekend. All right, so happy birthday, and I hope you're having a wonderful birthday. I love that you did have a new moon in your birthday season this year. You're good. Yeah, my table did just shake. Virgo, you're good. Okay, this is amazing. Here's the thing. Okay, so a lot of y'all look, you got the two of cups. Okay, so a lot of y'all have entered these new relationships, these new partnerships. Okay, like the two examples that I was just saying, my colleague and then my friend moving into these new places, leaving their jobs, doing something new. But for a big message coming up is that there's a lot of y'all who have ascended into not only in your own relationships, if you are in relationships, a lot of y'all could have met new people and started new relationships as well. There's a lot of possibility around that, the new moon in Virgo that we did have, but a lot of self-love. That is the biggest message coming through. A lot of you realizing like your worth. A lot of you now, it's almost like y'all have Virgos are known to be service to others, right? Virgos are known to, take care of other people, but it's also like now coming into your own and doing what's best for you and knowing that that's important, like things that are important for you now, having that clarity. I really love that because this is, in layman's terms, the soulmate card, the twin flame card, but it is also a card of like self-love as well. There could have been a new friend that you could have made as well, or taken your friendship with someone to another level as well. I do love the fact that you did get the Two of Cups in your past, okay? So this is absolutely amazing for you. One thing that I do want you to know is that has been a big thing for a lot of Virgos recently, and you'll feel a lot of it more. Remember that I said well, with the sun opposing Neptune is in Pisces, but so is Saturn, okay? And so Saturn in Pisces for you, Virgo, that is your 7th house of partnerships and relationships, okay? So a lot of attention on that now, whether work, career, business, or love, romance, even platonic as well, one-on-one relationships, interpersonal relationships, like whatever resonates with you, all right? So there even, again, because, Neptune is in Pisces as well, there could be a little bit of like, again, that sun opposing Neptune around partnerships, relationships, but again, trust your intuition, okay? And it seems like you will. You got the Hierophant in the heart of your spread. Hello. You're good. You're really good. Okay. He is not only the connector between the divine and our physical realm, with a lot of spiritual influence. Okay. He is the high priest. You even see the monks here. Not only the monks, but you do see the two gray columns that he sits between, gray and tarot's wisdom, okay? So he does have that deep sacred knowledge and wisdom. Now, here's where it gets really cool, is that the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. And as I said, there's all that activity in Taurus. That's your 9th house of spirituality, okay? Your belief system, the way that you see things, your philosophies. So this is really great. Remember, Sun trining Pluto, powerful day. There is, again, a time where you can be you can be of influence this week, major influence. Not that I'm saying that you're not your Virgos. Of course you have major influence, but this is a week where it's like, people really like you. Come on, you're going to be walking around wearing a triple crown, okay, and a robe, and people are going to be like, whoa, that Virgo there, like, I'm going to listen to everything they say. You're going to be like the Yoda of the 2023s. But I love it for this week, okay? But I really love this for you. I absolutely love this for you. The Hierophant in the heart of your spread. What more could you ask for? This is absolutely amazing. Now, you also got the Ace of Wands. You got the Ace of Wands in your challenge area. So there could be something that is new that is happening in your life. And again, I'm not surprised if there is, especially coming after that new moon, or something new that you want. 2 messages coming up. Really have a grip on it, okay? Really know that it's something that you want. Really, it could be something so new to you. There could be a sense of especially with all these retrogrades, all these retrogrades are a window to the past, right? It's you're going deep. You're really thinking about, you're tapping into your spirituality. You're really thinking about your path forward, things that you have to adjust, the things that you want to correct course. So if there is something new that has come into your life, there is a sense of you maybe not. It's almost like really, really put energy toward it now, okay? Don't let the wand slip out of your hand, okay? And don't and if you have opportunities, remember, we're coming out of a new moon in Virgo. It's a perfect time to plant seeds, to, continue to set intentions. These new moons, like the powers of these new moons last a long time, okay? You do see the leaves sprouting from this wand here, all right? So with that being in your challenge area, the other thing is that there is a sense of something that you want that hasn't come through yet, or something that you have wanted, it's come through, you really don't know what to do with it. Go within. Trust your intuition, okay? And if you are waiting for something new, it'll come, okay? Just have that patience, all right? Have that patience. But something new that you wanted could have also gone a little sideways. If you remember, it wasn't a good time to launch anything while Venus and Mercury was retrograde, up until like the 18th, up until like now, all right? Because Mercury went direct on the 15th, and I said the bookends of Mercury retrogrades are the strongest. So anything launching now is a good time. But if you did try to launch something new, it could have possibly gone a little off or sideways, or didn't like really track, or didn't produce or yield the kind of like the response that you wanted. Now is a good time, okay, if you can go back to it and redo it in a way. But it's just really interesting with that new moon happening at the same time Mercury is going direct. That was like kind of like but that's all I'm saying, is if there is something that you did launch or wanted to launch and it just went sideways, it doesn't hurt trying it again. It doesn't hurt with the energies now, okay? But you are on the right path, okay? As long as you trust your intuition. You did get the Queen of Swords in your crown. So reason why I was harping on that was because you did get the Queen of Swords in your crown. Now, the one big thing that is coming up is that balance energy, okay? So remember that balance, all right? Sun in Libra is going to help with like Mars in Libra. Again, that is your second house of salary and money, self-worth, self-value as well. But Queen of Swords, the reason I say that is because she is Libra, all right? But she's also, what's really great is she did come up in your crown. So this week, it's really being headstrong, okay? It's really being, again, very fair-minded. She has so much power. She has so much authority, okay? But she seeks the truth, okay? Remember, Sun in Libra, it's all about the truth, right? The truth and nothing but the truth. It's also, with the Sun opposing Neptune the same week, really, again, let your intuition guide you, but also be very headstrong, and also like be very, it's almost like I don't have to tell you this is a message that's coming through, but well, also because you're Virgos, you're very analytical, you're very detail oriented, you're very like, do you know what I mean? But she's very fair. She is not only very fair, but she has a lot of power. Now, the thing about the Queen of Swords is that there's no water in this card, okay? She's left all emotions at the door, and there's a reason for that, all right? It's because you don't want to let your emotions cloud your judgment at this point this week, all right? So be very clear-headed. Now, you did get the Knight of Cups in the root of your spread, and so this is really great. Coming after the Two of Cups here, hello. Amazing. Really love it. Really love this for you because Knight of Cups is Pisces. Okay. Now, what's really interesting about the Knight of Cups being Pisces, remember what I said. Saturn in your side. Saturn is in Pisces. And for Virgos, that is your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. So you already got the Two of Cups here. Now you're getting the Knight of Cups, who is the Mr. Romance, the knight in shining armor. Okay, so a lot of y'all have started a new partnership, started something new when it comes to partnerships, relationships, maybe ascending in that level, or, you know, now you're going steady with someone. But even still, this one, by the way, really more about your passions and like your ideas, creativity, but also work related. This is more about like love, all right? But still, what's going to fulfill you emotionally? If you are not here for partnerships or relationships, whether it is career, love, romance, any of that, okay? Knight of Cups, all he does want to do is fill his cup. All he wants to do is be emotionally fulfilled. Now, you do see him extending the cup. He does want to share it with somebody, all right? So that's going to be a thing for a lot of Virgos here, all right? What's going to fulfill you emotionally? Who can you share this with? And it doesn't have to be in a love way or even a career way. It can be platonic too, but at the end of the day, this is you, all right? So it doesn't even have to do with partnerships. What's going to fulfill you in terms of emotionally? Because like I said, he's Pisces, so very imaginative too, okay? Very creative. So it could be like some sort of venture that you want to start that has like this element of, you know, this wild imagination around it. You can even see the wings of imagination on his helmet and his shoes, okay? And then the fish, I told you he's Pisces. Look at the red fish on his armor. All right. So, again, this is absolutely amazing. It's just you. Looking at your entire spread here, it's like you connecting mind, body, spirit. Okay. Mind, you got the Queen of Swords, headstrong, judgment, right? Hierophant, spirit, in the heart of your spread. Knight of Cups. Body, heart too, okay? So I absolutely love this for you. This is, you're good because, hello, you got the Empress in your future. Now, the Empress, remember what I said, Pluto in Capricorn, okay? It's a big thing. I want you to remember that. Pluto in Capricorn is a really big thing that is happening with this sun trining Pluto, all right? The sun in your sign. Now, the Empress, all about pleasure, okay? All about passion. Remember, this is your fifth house. Pluto and Capricorn, your fifth house. Pleasure, love, romance, sensuality, sexuality. You even see the symbol of Venus in her stone-shaped heart. All right. So Venus is love. Venus is money. Venus is beauty. All those things that you think that Venus represents. But the Empress is a goddess here. All right. Not a queen, not a priestess, a goddess. So this is really powerful. This is in your future. This is abundance. She holds the golden scepter that creates that abundance. Okay. Now, it looks like there is something new. There's all this new energy that's coming through, especially with the Empress, because not only is she pregnant, which is, you know, well, looking at your spread here, yeah, a lot of y'all could be thinking about getting pregnant or find out that you are pregnant, or may actually someone in your family or someone you know, maybe you'll find out soon, okay? You'll find out soon. But think about also, like, kind of like metaphorically, like it's like 3 is all about growth and advancement, but it's also creation. So this is like the birth of new things that you love, all right? So a lot of y'all are moving into new jobs. A lot of y'all are moving into new relationships, or taking relationships to the next level, or pursuing passion projects, or doing something that you love that is going to fulfill you, all right? Lot of like sensuality coming through. Just some like it's like you're gonna feel good, and it feels good to feel good. It's kind of like what's gonna be going through your mind. All right, you're gonna be in that place. You even see the golden wheat here, right? It's like a new crop. I mean, like when I say that newness, like there's something brand new coming. You're amazing. You're good. All right, Virgo, let's get to your stuff. Virgo, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I want to hear from y'all. I want to know what's going on. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. I wouldn't be here without you. So I am truly grateful. I do appreciate it. You are, wow. Okay. There is, oh gosh. You're good, but you've got to let something go, okay? You've got to let something go. All right, Virgo? Wow. This is very interesting. You got the world. So, you want this new thing. You know the world is we've come to the end of the major arcana. We've come to the end of the fool's journey, the hero's journey. Be very proud of yourself, all right? There's a lot of achievement in this card. You see the dancing figure in the middle here, all right? Even within the garland, the wreath, right? That's referring to 0, the fool, right? The fool's journey. With the 4 fixed signs in the corner representing, the seasons, 4 seasons. We're entering a new season. But in any case, that's what you want. It's almost like you're ready for something new in your life, and you're going to have it. It's clear as day. I mean, look, you got the 4 of Wands. You got something to celebrate here. You got something to celebrate. A lot of it will resonate with something that could be, again, partnership related. It could be something that is a milestone for you. So it is having a new baby, or it is, getting married. It is getting proposed to. It is moving into a new home. It is, getting a new job, new career. It is even going back to school. These milestones, right? It came in your external factors area. There is a sense that you could be celebrating someone else's too, like someone having a baby or someone getting married or there's that coming through. But again, a lot for you, especially looking at your entire spread here, because you want it. You want this. You want this bad. This is great. I absolutely love this for you. And remember that I said that, okay, this is gonna, oh my gosh, this has never happened in a reading before. You ready? Are you ready to have your mind blown? The 2 of Cups attributed to Venus in Cancer. The Hierophant, ruled by Taurus, ruling planet, Venus. The Empress, ruled by Venus. The 4 of Wands, attributed to Venus in Aries. You got Venus, 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 Venus. And with this partnership energy, with the 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups here, and the world ruled by Saturn. Saturn and Pisces in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. And if you want to go there with the partnerships and stuff too, you got the Page of Cups. Again, a lot of y'all are looking for this newness. Pages bring in that new energy, that fresh energy. This is you wanting something new, but something that's going to, again, like fill your cup, but something where it's like you following your bliss now. Like this is you. This is you doing you. This is amazing. It's almost like the biggest thing you want. So you see all this like newness happening in your spread, a lot of partnership happening, but then Venus, 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 Venus. Venus ruling love, Venus ruling money, Venus ruling sex, Venus ruling beauty, creativity. I mean, wow. All right. Now, you did get the 5 of Cups in your final outcome. So this is a card of loss. It's a card of sorrow. It's a card of disappointment. But look at your entire spread here, okay? Look at your entire spread. 2 things. 1, corresponding with the Ace of Wands in your challenge area. If something that you try to start went sideways in the past, it's because he's looking at the past here. It's because it wasn't the right time, okay? Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Uranus retrograde, Jupiter retrograde, and like, come on, Neptune retrograde, like all these retrograde planets, wasn't the right time, but you're good to relaunch. I mean, like, you're good to go. But with the Five of Cups coming up in your challenge area, again, this is has to do with like sorrow and just laser focus on something that didn't work right in the past. You have to let it go, because you see that there are two full cups behind him. Okay? The figure can't even see the two cups because they're so laser focused and dwelling on the past. You can't dwell on the past. You got to look up. Okay? Take those cups, Virgo. Take those cups. Cross the bridge over the river of life. Go home to your big old castle with the two cups, okay? And you're going to be fine. Don't let your past dictate your present. Don't let your past dictate your future, all right? So again, there is something where something could happen or could have happened that you are still just like, oh no. You got to move forward. You want to. I mean, you have an amazing spread here. You want to. I'm going to point out one more thing to you, Virgo. Time check. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'll do this fast. I'm going to look at the cups. You see them? Take a really close look. You see the red wine spilled? Take a closer look. You see that green stuff? Virgo, what is that? I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is? I certainly don't know what it is, and that is the point. Nobody knows what that is. How do you even know whatever happened in the past was actually good for you? How do you know it couldn't have poisoned you? How do you know it couldn't have upset your stomach? You got to let it go. You got to let it go, because it probably wasn't meant for you, especially with this coming up in your final outcome. And I'll clarify it. Yeah, you've got to let it go. Oh, big time. There's something you have to let go this week. Trust your intuition. You will know what it is, because look, you don't let it go. Five of Pentacles. Okay. That's a dark card. All right. And I'm feeling more in terms of like personal self. This is also a card of loss. I mean, you have 2 5s here, right, in your final outcome. And so this is like letting something go. If you don't let it go, you're just going to feel lost. Okay. So if you can actually reach out, get support, if you need it. And when I say support, like, talk to a friend about it, talk to your parents about it, talk to your family, your kids, whoever, about a certain situation, about something that you can't let go. You're fine. You'll be good. Okay? They're going to help you see. But again, your intuition is going to help the most. All right? Now, you do all that. You see, you just got the sun. The fun sun. Okay, so there's something that, and here's the thing. You got like Venus across your crosshair. Venus happens to be in your 12th house, so a lot of it could be up here. There could be something up here that it's just like a way that you're seeing something or thinking about something where you're just, you may have to just, all right? It's all about your mindset, okay? But let it go, because you just got the sun. You let everything go, you're golden, okay? The sun, with, come on. Hello, optimism, abundance, vitality, growth. I mean, this is like raising your energy levels. This is a sense of freedom. This is everything. This is everything. You know that. You know that. This is absolutely. So just let that one thing go, and you're gonna be fine. But definitely like pursuing passions for you is a big thing. Actually, if you think about the Knight of Cups, you do remember, if you saw your last reading, it was in your final outcome. And now it's in your main spread. So there is this sense of you moving toward the things that are going to bring you this emotional fulfillment. Fulfillment? Is that a word? Fullness. Emotional fullness, richness, okay? Whether it has to do with a partner or not, but there is a lot of like energy in your spread with partnerships and relationships, but also just all this newness or something new coming through that you can be excited about and celebrate. But again, you got Venus. You're good. You're absolutely good. This has never happened before. I want you to know that. And when these rare things happen, I get really excited. When I see them in a spread. So just think about the thing that you have to let go. And once you do, you're golden. Okay? This is actually a rare spread. This is rare. Okay? I want you to know that. This is very rare. And especially with, the Knight of Cups, that was in your final outcome last week, and now in your main spread, in the root of your spread. So you're good. Virgo, I love you. You're amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you subscribe, leave comments. I really, really do want to hear from you. And remember how I said this is a week of transformation with that Sun trining Pluto energy? Well, next week, Virgo, we have that full moon in Aries. Guess where that sits for you? In your 8th house of transformation. So it looks like you are going to let something go, because full moons are conclusion to bring something else new. And it's a great full moon. Okay. So Virgos, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.